Okay, then, everybody, I can have your attention. Agenda item 1 this afternoon. Quiet in the four please. Agenda item 1 this afternoon, appointment of chairperson. I'm happy to chair, but could I have a proposer and seconder, please?
I would like to propose Councillor Hunt as chair.
Thank you, Wyndham.
Happy to second.
Thank you, Jeremy. Agenda item 2 is chair's announcements. So, Prynawn da and croeso. Good afternoon and welcome to this meeting of Cabinet on the 28th of February 2024. I'm Councillor Steve Hunt, leader, and Neath Talbot, council. Can I welcome all members of the public who may be viewing the meeting this afternoon? And can I ask you to please ensure your microphones are switched off? You are here to observe the meeting only. Members and officers, please can you ensure that your phones are switched to silent for the duration of the meeting and that your microphones are switched to mute unless you are speaking. In addition, when asked to raise your hand, if members who are virtually attending the meeting could raise their electronic hands, and for members physically present, just raise your hands here in the chamber. Agenda item 3 are declarations of interest. Can I ask if members have any declarations of interest to declare? Please tell us the item on the agenda point, and Tammy will give you an electronic version of the form to complete and email back to her. So are there any declarations of interest, please? Don't see any in the chamber or online. Is that right, Tammy? Yeah, thank you. Agenda item 4 are the minutes of the previous meetings that were held on the 14th of February 2024 and the 21st of February 2024 at the special meeting. I refer to pages 3 and 12 of your agenda pack. The minutes are here for approval of accuracy. So could I ask members if they have any comments on the accuracy of the minutes? I don't see any. I would like to propose these minutes. Can I have a seconder, please?
Happy to second, chair.
Thank you, Wyndham. Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you are content with the accuracy of the minutes, and Tammy will confirm for me.
No indications to the contrary, chair, so those minutes have been approved.
Thank you, Tammy. Agenda item 5 is the forward work programme. This is on pages 13 and 14 of your reports pack. Can I ask Craig Griffiths if he has anything further to add? Thank you, Craig. Members, do you have any questions? Don't see any. This agenda item is for noting, so we will note the forward work programme. Agenda item 6 is public question time. I have received no notifications from the public to speak at today's meeting. Agenda item 7 is the Treasury Monitoring Report. This report is on pages 15 to 22 and is here for monitoring. Hugh, have you got anything further to add, please?
No, nothing. Thank you, Chair. Diolch.
Thank you, Hugh. Members, any questions on the Treasury Monitoring Report? I don't see any. Again, as I said, this report is for noting, so we'll note the monitoring report. Agenda item 8 is the Revenue Budget Monitoring Quarter 3. The report is on pages 23 to 40 and is here for a decision. So I'll go back to Hugh to see if he has anything further to add. Hugh, please.
Just a thank you, really, Chair, to my fellow corporate director colleagues who continue to work with their managers to drive down the council's overspend to a just over £500,000 position at the end of December, Chair. So thank you to everybody involved. It's a really good progress. Thank you. Diolch.
Thank you, Hugh. Members, any questions? I don't see any. I'm sure we can reiterate and give our thanks as a council to what you and your colleagues have achieved in that work, Hugh. So, diolch, thank you very much for that. I now refer members to the recommendations on pages 31 within your agenda packs. I'm happy to propose this agenda item. Can I have a seconder, please?
Happy to second, chair.
Thank you, Wyndham. Any abstentions? I don't see any. Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you're in favour of the recommendations, and I'll ask Tammy to confirm for me again.
Yes, no indications to the contrary, chair, so those recommendations have been approved.
Thank you, Tammy. Agenda item 9 is the capital budget monitoring Q3. This report is on pages 41 to 56 and is here for a decision. Again, I'll ask Hugh if he has anything further to add, please.
Just to say, Chair, I'll note Councillor Percy's comments around some additional narrative and make sure we take that forward. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Hugh. Members, any questions? I don't see any. I now refer members to the recommendations on page 43 within your agenda pack. I'm happy to propose the agenda item. Can I have a seconder, please?
Happy to second, Chair.
Thank you, Wyndham. Any abstentions? I don't see any. Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I'll assume that you're in favour of the recommendations. Tammy, can you again confirm this for me, please?
No indications to the contrary, Chair, so those recommendations have been approved again.
Thank you very much. Agenda item 10 is the Q3 performance indicators. This report is on pages 57 to 94 and is here for monitoring. Noelwyn, Daniel, have you anything further to add? Or it's Corinne. Corinne, anything further to add?
Just to say, Chair, so this is a performance report for Q3, so that's the period April to December 2023. It includes the performance of 2 sets of measures. So the first set is a set of corporate measures, and the second set are measures for the services, covering the services and functions delivered within the Strategy and Corporate Services Directorate. For members in the covering report, there's a summary. So that summary sets out where those measures, where targets have been set, whether or not they're achieving the target, they're within 5% or they're outside 5% of the target. So that's a summary on the covering report for members. Happy to take any questions on the detail of the performance in appendices 1 and 2.
Thank you, Corinne, for that report and information. Do members have anything further to ask, Corinne? I don't see anything. Thank you again, Corinne. This again is a report to be noted, so we'll note the monitoring report that Corinne has presented. Thank you. Agenda item 11 are urgent items. I have received no urgent items this afternoon, and that only remains for me to thank you for your attendance as this ends the business for today. Diolch yn fawr, and thank you those of you online, and thank you to everybody in the chamber for your attendance.